Okay, this is something that the Regents examine when you have tests and things in geometry is going to consistently be asked because it's, again, an application of something that is not necessarily completely straightforward. So what they're saying in a question like this is you have this triangle or this square or whatever, and you're going to spin it continuously around this specific spot line. And what three-dimensional shape would it make? And it's really hard for people to picture at first. So I've kind of developed this method that I think works the absolute best. Before I do that, first of all, right here, bold and underline. If you do a rotation, it means it has to be circular. All right. If it has to be circular, that means it cannot be a prism and it cannot be a pyramid ever, ever. Okay, so it cannot ever, ever be a prism or a pyramid because they have square or rectangle or triangle or some kind of base that's not round. So if you have a revolution and you see an answer that says prism or pyramid, you can cross it off immediately. It's wrong. It has to be round. Okay. So what do I do when I have a problem like this? So let's say you're presented with this specific problem right here. It says, okay, here's a square, and we'll call it A, B, C, D. And then it says you're going to rotate the square continually around side AB. All right, so let me write that down so that we have kind of a fake question here. Rotate around AB. So it's going to rotate around AB. This is what I've decided that I think works the best and makes people able to see it the absolute best that they can. So I go to that side and I highlight it. So I know, okay, that side. What this means is that side does not move. It stays completely fixed. So I usually do this. Draw a little kind of circle. I don't usually do it. That's a bad example. I usually do it down here to show that it kind of spins around that because, and this is something a student showed me at some point. They said what they picture is they had some sort of decoration or something in their lawn or something like that, where there was a triangle, they said, on a post, and the post was stuck into the ground decently. So they said, I just make the side into a post, and then I draw the ground. And then what I picture is that thing spinning around and around and around that post continually and what shape it is. And they had actually seen this in this decoration where it spun around like this. And they said that you could see what shape it made. So then I added in that if it spins around halfway, it's going to go over here like this. It's going to go like that. And then what's going to happen is that thing's going to spin in a circle. So then I kind of draw a circle like that. And I draw a circle like that. And that should give me a reasonable idea that this thing's going to be a cylinder. Okay, and if you do that with any shape, so you'll see as you go down through the problems in the videos, I do this every single time. And it's something that I recently started doing because it just makes more sense to be able to kind of get a drawing of it, I guess is the best thing to say. So take a look at this. Now, the line might be right on the middle of a shape and make it be different. I've got lots of different examples for you to work through in here to try this out. Down towards the bottom, what you'll notice is just like with the cross section, you're able to think about this a little bit more. So it might just say, this side is this long and this side's this long. What would the height of this shape be? So you got to be able to think about it. If you draw the picture, it should pop right off the page. And then naturally, like anything, because this makes a three-dimensional shape, you can find the volume of it. And they a lot of times will ask you which side might you want to spin it around to get this volume. You've got to be willing to take some time because they could be longer problems. So try these out. Let me know if you have questions.